2 minutes. I'm right here. That's okay. You guys sound fantastic. Y'all want to give the band a hand for the music? Hey, great job. I really want to take this opportunity to welcome everyone to our Senior Awards presentation. I want to welcome all the parents and congratulate you on the great job that you've done as far as working with us to get the kids through. I want to thank you. If you want to give our parents a hand, that would be great. Thank you. So we wanted to just remind the students, I always talk about is when we get going, just as far as the expectation between a ceremony and an assembly. So this is a ceremony, so we want to make sure that we conduct ourselves in a pretty dignified manner and that we pay reverence and respect our students as they get ready to graduate, and also to receive some awards that they work very hard to get. I'm going to keep it really brief. But I think this is the group that I actually started with when I first came here to Schroeder as an assistant principal about 4 or 5 years ago. Great kids. I don't think we lost many of them, and they've all done an outstanding job academically as far as getting themselves prepared to go on to their next journey. I feel comfortable that they will do a great job of whatever they do. I feel comfortable that the teachers here have prepared them to go out and make a good life. So at this time, Mrs. Smith will go ahead and let you get going. And we'll want to welcome our graduates and our award recipients into the class.
Please, everybody stand for a pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, a true republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible,
At this time, we have our student recognitions. Mr. Larry Williams, our principal, would you come forward, please?
At this time, I would like to recognize a couple of individuals that will be receiving the Principal's Award. So if you think about the Principal's Award, students, please help me out. Thank you. So when we take a look at the individuals that will be receiving these two certificates, we want to recognize, it doesn't, when you look at it, a hard-working person, that's how I look at it. All right, y'all got me on that one. So you don't have to be the smartest person in this class, but what you do have to do is be a person that displays that you have the ability to work hard and that you know what to do, when to do it, that you're in the right places at the right time, that you respect everyone and everyone respects you. And so the people that have been identified by the grade level teams, want to bring up first recipient. A little bit about this young lady. Definitely faced some adversities, but bounced back. We had a lot of talks and a lot of encouragement. When you talk about a kid encouraging you as an adult, she did a great job encouraging not only her peers, but also some of the staff in the building when you talk about persevering. And when you talk about working hard and just fighting through any obstacles that have come across her path. So I want to welcome Kimani Sanders up. So, thank you. So when you talk about persevering and just blending in, with your peers, working hard around the building and making sure the work that he does is work that's very noticeable. A person that goes in each class and he's always done his work to the best of his ability. He made sure that he's always aware of what his grades were. He was respectful to his peers and definitely showed a lot of respect to the adults in the building, and he received that same respect. So Mr. Johannes Sabir.
All right. Let's give them a hand again, Kimani and Sabir. At this time, we're going to have special presentations by some individuals from different organizations. At this time, we will have the University of Cincinnati from the Gen 1 House, Ms. Suzette Combs. Will you come forward?
Good afternoon, everyone, and I'd like to introduce my colleague, Sierra Black, who will be making the presentations from UC's Gen 1.
Well, good afternoon. Hi. The University of Cincinnati's Gen 1 program is designed to support first-generation Pell-eligible young people transition successfully from high school to college. Gen 1 gives personalized support to each one of our scholars, providing them with opportunities to develop the essential cultural and human capital necessary for success. The financial commitment to our Gen 1 scholars from Gen 1 exceeds $20,000 for 4 years. In conjunction with the Cincinnati Pride Grant, UC's financial commitment to Schroeder's Gen 1 scholars will exceed $45,000 per student over the next 4 years. This initiative represents UC's commitment to the interrelated goals of greater access, success, and diversity for underrepresented and underserved student populations. The vast majority of the Gen 1 House residents and program participants are minority students and graduates of Cincinnati Public Schools. This year, 2 of these esteemed students are part of Schroeder's graduating class. Schroeder's class of 2017 Gen 1 scholars are Ms. Michaela Jones and Mr. Kenneth Lyle.
Let's give my hand again, thank you. The next presenter is Sergeant Bell. He is presenting the Scholar Athlete Award.
Good afternoon. My name is Sergeant First Class Bell, and I'm an Army recruiter located here in Cincinnati. Today I would like to continue what has become an important tradition of presenting one of this school's finest students with the U.S. Army Reserve National Scholar Athlete Award. The student whom the Army Reserve is honoring has achieved the winning combination excellence in both academics and athletics. They have achieved a balance that many people aspire to, but only a handful achieve. I'm happy to be here to give them special recognition for their accomplishments. The U.S. Army Reserve National Scholar Athlete Award was created in 1981 by the Army Reserve to honor top students. More than 20,000 students are recognized as scholar athletes every year. So today's recipients will join a long list of distinguished scholar athletes, students whom are team captains, debate captains, student officers, community leaders, and Olympic athletes. I am proud to have the opportunity to honor one of the nation's finest young people right here at Schroeder High School. Let's give a round of applause to this year's Schroeder High School Army Reserve National Athlete Scholar, Mrs. Tiara Ward.
Mr. Patrick Lawrence and Ms. Basha Price. Would you come forward, please? And Ms. Edler, I'm sorry, Ms. Edler.
Good afternoon. It's almost over. It's proud to be here as Schroeder staff, looking at future Jaguars to graduate. But more importantly, we are here to represent the Ohio State University as graduates and alum, not Michigan. Would like, on behalf of the Vice President Provost for the Office of Diversity and Inclusion and its ODI Scholars Program, I'm pleased to announce that this student has been selected to receive the Ohio State University's acclaimed Moral Scholarship Program Excellence Scholarship. The university is strongly dedicated to creating a diverse campus that is inclusive of all community members, and this scholarship recognizes your commitment to excellence and diversity initiatives. This scholarship is renewable. Miss Raven Bjorn. Raven, soon to be Schroeder grad, future Ohio State alum.
Our next presenter is a graduate of Schroeder High School, class of 2013. This young man, when I first came to Schroeder, they had the nickname, his nickname was Obama. And I said to myself, I need to meet this young man. He wore a tie every day. And when he graduated, he matriculated to Northern Kentucky University, James Johnson.
Thank you, Dr. Smith. Good evening. All right, so I grew up in a black church, all right, and so there's this thing called call and response. All right, so I'm gonna try this again. Good evening. There we go. Amen, amen. So, as Dr. Smith stated, I graduated in 2013 from Schroeder Paideia High School. And if I'm not mistaken, you all were in 8th grade, I believe, at that time. 7th grade, wow. Either way, you make me feel old. I'm a senior now at Northern Kentucky University. And Northern Kentucky University, although it is in Kentucky, it's literally 10, 15 minutes from Cincinnati. And it's a institution that is close enough to where you're still able to be at home, but it's still far enough to where you can create your own identity. And at Northern, I was able to do that. As of right now, I'm a senior at Northern Kentucky University, majoring in electronic media and broadcasting with a minor in political science. I was able to join multiple organizations and lead those organizations due to the resources that I learned, that I gathered at Northern Kentucky University and the skills that I learned here at Schroeder. And so with that, I'm honored to present 4 individuals with scholarships to Northern Kentucky University. So, Michaela Jones, can you please come up? Michaela is awarded $500 in the Achievement Award. Next we have Taj Hamid. She is also awarded $500 in the Achievers Award. Michaela Wilkerson. Also $500 in the Achievers Award. And last but not least, Kayla Harris. Ms. Harris is awarded $6,500 in our Mercy Scholarship. So congratulations, ladies.
Congratulations. The next presenter is from the Cincinnati Scholarship Foundation, Ms. Elisa Johnson. Would you come forward, please?
Good afternoon. I work for the Cincinnati Scholarship Foundation. We have been in existence since 1982. Next year we will be celebrating 100 years. We've helped over millions of students with scholarships that's out there and it's free. And I'm up here today to speak on behalf of Raven Bjorn. She has been on the program for 5 years. We have 2 different programs, a high school program and a college program. And she's been on the program for 5 years. Raven is dedicated, she's intelligent, hardworking young lady who loves a challenge. And when I met Raven in the 8th grade,
Mr. Williams, I just talked to you earlier about respecting your peers. This is we value the class of 2017 and all the hard work you've done. We asked you just to maintain and respect this ceremony.
thank you. As I was saying, Raven is intelligent, a hard-working young lady who loves the challenge and all that she does. I believe that anything she participates in, she will remain focused and she will accomplish her goals. Raven will be attending the Ohio State University this fall, studying engineering. I encourage you to reach for your goals and continue in everything and believe that you can do it. Thank you.
The next presenter is from the University of Cincinnati, Ms. Kimberly McGinnis.
Good afternoon. I don't think you all got the memo a few minutes ago from the gentleman from NKU, so we'll try that again. Good afternoon. Thank you. There's a room full of wonderful, intelligent beings here that I want to bring greetings to from Dean Greer Grazer at the College of Nursing at the University of Cincinnati, as well as our Associate Dean, Dr. Karen Bankston. Again, my name is Kimberly McGinnis, and I'm a program director for a program called Leadership 2.0, Nursing's Next Generation. This particular program was created in order to help support first-generation, Pell-eligible, underrepresented minority students get into and be successful in the College of Nursing. And what we decided to do as a college is to, one, begin to partner with different high schools to begin to make a better pipeline, but also to combine our resources with other offices at the University of Cincinnati, like the Gen 1 House. So you heard earlier about just how much money will be gifted to those wonderful individuals who get to stay in the Gen 1 House. And sometimes that covers the tuition part, and sometimes it covers a little bit of the housing, and sometimes there's a little bit more left. And so with that being said, our scholarship program will cover the rest of the housing bill and room and board for one graduate here from Schroeder High School. We were blessed to have another graduate 2 years ago and are excited for this one to join our program. Can you please extend a warm round of applause for Makira Jones?
Our next award is the Honda Award. Mr. India, would you come forward, please? The Honda Award is presented to the outstanding math student. And this year, Ms. India will make that presentation. This award comes through the Ohio State University Engineering Program.
All right, this young lady is one of the few, what I call my first class, where I put them in the 9th grade through the heavy stuff. She survived. She have never raised her hand, say it was too much. She did all she was supposed to do, and I believe if she keeps the same thing for the next 4.5 or 5 years, or whatever years it is, she'll be very successful. This one, everybody know the American Girl. With Mr. Gray? This girl don't talk in classroom. Whoever have her, don't hear her raise her voice. And when she talking to grown up, she will always talk in a way she respects everybody.
Yes.
This is Shania Smith.
At this time, we want to recognize our valedictorian and also our salutatorian. This year, we have 2 salutatorians. So the first, Michaela Wilkerson, will stand please, and Reagan Beyond. Those are our 2 salutatorians for this class of 2017. We'd also like to recognize our number 1 student. This is a young lady that has been very tenacious, perseverance, dedicated, and she has been number 1 since her 9th grade year. She's worked very hard. We're very proud of her, and she will be very successful as she matriculates to Kent State University. Melina Jenkins. Thank you. All right, now we will have the class awards. Ms. McFerrin from the English department will present senior awards at this time.
Okay, before I begin, I always have a few words for my seniors before they leave, because this technically is the last time I'll see you until graduation. So there were lots of days where you irritated my soul. I didn't think I was going to make it to the end of the day. But I have truly, truly enjoyed being on this journey with each and every one of you. This class has such amazing energy and a bright, optimistic outlook on life. This vibrancy and spark that you brought to my life on a daily basis made teaching you that much more enjoyable. And you know, teachers can learn from their students too. You have inspired me to see life through that same colorful lens. Life is sometimes messy, sad, and overwhelming. Life will definitely wear you down, but only if you allow it to. My wish for the class of 2017 is that you never lose your awe-inspiring energy or your enthusiastic outlook on life. Now, I have this poem that was written 122 years ago And it amazes me how relevant it is today and to your class. And it's called If by Rudyard Kipling. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too, if you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good nor talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two imposters just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken and stoop and build them up with worn out tools, if you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss and lose, and start again at your beginnings and never breathe a word about your loss, if you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings nor lose the common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you but none too much, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything in it. And, what is more, you'll be a woman or a man, my daughters and sons. Okay, so my awards consist of students who are able to maintain an 80% or higher average for the year. That's difficult in my classes, especially in AP, but there were quite a few of you who were able to do that, so I'm really excited. We'll start with English 12. Kayla Nunn had a 95% A for the year. Trayvon Harris had an 81% average. Monitria Medeiros had a 95% average. Tabani Warner, 89% average for the year. Cedric Jefferson, 83% average for the year. Ronell Hinton, 88% average for the year. Micaiah Taylor, 94% average for the year. Tommy Haynes, 83% average for the year. Prince Buckner, 84% average for the year. Mark Thomas, 89% average for the year. Malia Thomas, 89% average for the year. Brianna Thomas, 90% average for the year. Aislinn Summerhill, 88% average for the year. Kimani Sanders, 93% average for the year. Deja Grice, 81% average for the year. Jordan Anderson, 83% average for the year. Then guys. Congratulations. Next is my AP Literature and Composition group. I can honestly say that as a whole, this group has done more than my previous AP classes. And you guys, these students, it's hard to pull off an A or B average in that class, and you guys rocked it. Raven Gray, 91%. Tiara Award, 87% average. Michaela Jones, 93% average. Tanisha Hayes, 92% average. Reagan DeArmond, 93% average. Brittany Davis, 83% average. Isaiah Edwards, 85% average. Alyssa Davis, 84% average. Jasmine Wyatt, 90% average. Rayshawn White, 87% average. Kenneth Lyle II, 92% average. These are actually my Excellence in Literature and Composition Awards. Two of the best students I've ever had. Words would never do justice to these outstanding ladies, and that is Melina Jenkins, who had a 94% average, and Michaela Wilkerson, who had a 98% average. Squeeze in. Okay, last but not least, I teach a communication course. Public speaking is rarely easy for anyone. These students make it look easy. So this is my Excellence in Communication Award. Michaela Phillips, Daquan Green, Jayla Dorr, Mark Thomas, Prince Buckner, Jordan Anderson, Elisha Hampton, Isaiah Edwards, and Maria Mitchell. Squeeze in, guys.
All right, the next department is our math department, Mr. Indiana.
All right.
It's almost 3 o'clock. Round up 3 minutes.
I'm only gonna call you. For some of you, I look at it from this angle where the last 4 years I made you work very hard. Just to give an example here, we know, I'm picking an example like Raven. Raven going to Ohio State. Raven do not have to take a Calc 1 or Calc 2 at Ohio State at all. She's going in having all the credit. How many credit do you have again? She got a 21 credit hours before eventually this school. So, there's a whole bunch of them. I made them go through fire the last 4 years, so I'm going to call them one by one, coming in front. Raven German, Melina Jenkins, Tierra Ward, Kenneth Lyle, Raven Gray, Madison Briscoe, Alisa Davis, Brittany Davis, Michaela Wilkerson, Michaela Jones, Jayla Johnson, Imani Macmillan, Cedric, Jaquan Green, Jamariah Collins, Tamaji. Yes, everyone here you see here right now have at least 6 college credits before they get out of school, minimum. Sorry, Ivana Lynn, sorry. Shania, Gosh, yes, come on. Brandy South, Brandy, yes. There's a second group. I have, but I didn't have this past year, which is, they also earn some credit hours, which is 9th grade and 12th and 11th grade. It is Asian. Jada, Bar, Angel, Williams, Taylor Harris, Donisha, Convention, Tanisha Hayes, Kennedy, Rashawn, Trevor, Imani Sanders. Where is Imani?
All right, we need to continue on. We have a special recognition right now, and I would like for everybody's attention. The 2017 class had to start somewhere when they entered this building. Although we're recognizing each department in the high school, at this time I would like to recognize the middle school faculty. Would y'all please stand up, because y'all do a wonderful job getting them ready for high school. If it wasn't for you, they would not be where they are right now. So please stand and let's give them applause. Thank you. All right, next up is the Social Studies Department, Ms. McMillan. Come forward.
All right, on behalf of the Social Studies Department, we would like to recognize an outstanding student who went above and beyond our expectations, Ms. Michaela Wilkerson.
The next presenter is Mr. Pope, the athletic director. Come forward, please.
So I'm here to present an award on behalf of the Schroeder Athletic Department. The award I'm presenting is named the Courageous Student Award. One of the guidelines for this award is that the recipient has overcome serious injury or obstacles to succeed. Many of you do not know that the student receiving this award dealt with cancer, had a cancer scare as a child, as well as 2 brain injuries as a child. Now, many years later, he's graduating high school and he'll be attending Bloomington College where he'll play baseball. So on behalf of the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Schroeder Athletic Department, I present the Courageous Student Award to Rico Tall.
All right, this time we will have presentations by Mr. Wallach and then from the science department.
All right, good afternoon. This is my last ceremony. You got no idea how happy I am to get through them. All right, Cindy, give me attention. All right, representing the science department for outstanding work in anatomy and physiology, Kenneth Wild II. And Imani Sanders. All right, this award is for improvement in AP Physics, and it goes to Miss Imani McMillan. All right, this is a certificate of achievement for work in AP Biology, Miss Melina Jenkins. Miss Michaela Wilkerson. Miss Tierra Ward. And Miss Michaela Jones. This next award is for outstanding achievement in Earth and Space Science. She maintained a B average the entire year, Miss Malia Thomas.
Honestly, women got some names on it.
All right, this time we have Dr. Mack. You should come forward, please.
On behalf of the Fine Arts Department, we would like to recognize the following seniors in physical education for superior achievement and excellence: Jordan Anderson, Johanna Sabir. Art, Madison Briscoe. Music, Melina Jenkins. Art, Johanna Sabir. Congratulations, seniors.
Ms. Walker. At this time, Mr. Womack will be announcing the top 10% and also the 100-hour community service awards. Mr. Womack.
All right. There are 82 graduates this year. The top 10% for the class of 2017 is, just stand when I call your name, Tier Ward, Dustin Perkins, Malia Jenkins, Johanna Severe, Raven DeArmond, Michaela Wilkerson, Kenneth Lyle II, and Aishelin Summerhill. Thank you. Let me see it. All right, these students, as many of you know, that community service is a part of the Paideia curriculum and something that we focus on here at Schroeder High School. Students are required to achieve 50 community service hours by the, y'all done? Students are required to complete 50 community service hours by the time they are seniors in order to graduate from Schroeder High School. These students exceeded that 50 community service hours and achieved 100 or more community service hours. When I call your name, please stand. Jordan Anderson, Ariel Coleman, Brittany Davis, Raven DeArmond, Isaiah Edwards, Farmata Fall, Armani Fields, Raven Gray, Kayla Harris, Melina Jenkins, Michaela Jones, Kenneth Lyle II, Amon Mathis, Jared Mitchell, Kayla Nunn, Johanna Severe, Jada Sims, Jericho Tall, Malia Thomas, Simone Thomas, Cavani Warner, and Andrina Williams. Please give them a round of applause. You may be seated. Ms. McPhail will come up and recognize those seniors that are in the National Honor Society.
National Honor Society is a national organization that recognizes excellence all across the board in service, leadership, character, and scholarship. So we have Michaela Wilkerson, Melina Jenkins, Brittany Davis, Kenneth Lyle, and Kimani Sanders.
Right now we will have the Jaguar Awards be announced by Ms. Thomas.
Is recognizing students who have been here at Schroeder since 7th grade. Jaguar Cubs are born blind and helpless, living in the pack with their mother who stays with them and defends them fiercely until they are ready to leave on their own. Just like a Jaguar Cub, you have been in Schroeder pack since 7th grade, and now you are prepared to enter the world. When I call your name, please stand. Jordan Anderson, Jada Barr, Madison Briscoe, Alyssa Davis, Brittany Davis, Jayla Dorn, Jesus Dunklin, Devon Evans, Raven Gray, Daquan Green, Kayla Harris, Trayvon Harris Shepherd, Tynesha Hayes, Ronell Hinton, Melina Jenkins, Jayla Johnson, Donisha Cleffinger, Markeith Latson, Kiera Lee, Alexis Lowry, Amon Mathis, Aaliyah Mays, Imani McMillan, Dijamon McNear, Jarrett Mitchell, Maisha Moore, Kinley Phillips, Michaela Phillips, Brianna Riley, Johanna Severe, Kimani Sanders, Shania Smith, Jericho Tall, Malia Thomas, Tavani Warner, Trevell Watts, Michaela Wilkerson, Andrina Williams, and Courtney Wynn. Just like parents are hard on their children, we are hard on you because we love you. We wish you all the success in the years to come. Thank you.
All right. All right, at this time we're doing the passing of the torch. Jordan Anderson, President, would you come forward? Ziana Kellogg, would you come forward? All right. This is symbolic of the 2017 class passing the torch onto the class of 2018. Ms. Kellogg, if you're here. She's not here? Ms. Mulholland, come on. Come on. Come on. All right. This is the class, this is 2017. Jordan Anderson passing the torch to the class of 2018. All right. A special tribute from the middle school to the class of 2017.
too.